Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horsebows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flayn has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garrick Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
What is it you're afraid of?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
So it's gonna take a whole month to find her?
Flayn has disappeared? Seteth must be beside himself.
So, finding little Flayn is our mission for this moon? Leave it to me, Professor. Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
I hope Flayn is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Sounds intriguing. I had been hoping to cross blades with him.
Felix, please consider how Seteth must be feeling right now.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals. The only place I've yet to check is the library.
We'll go together.
As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that?
Is it Flayn?
No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research. But I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters, Dedu. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night? That book is quite askew. He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf. It seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flayn.
It's Petra's birthday. I'm not gonna host a tea party.
I have gratitude.
Alright, so I have to worry about exploring and finding Flayn.
Easy.
Oh, what a relief!
It is.
I passed.
Yes, you did.
I passed.
Up here, okay. What do you have to say? Okay.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
I'll try not to waste it. I'm gonna see what quests there are. There's only really 3. Yeah, let me go to Dimitri first, and then I guess my main starting point is I'm going to try to recruit some people. Let's go talk to Dimitri first and get that accepted. Then I'll try to recruit. Then I'll try to get all these quests done in a good time.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flayn as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be someone who has a clue as to Flayn's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor?
Alright, you guys can read this. I'm just going to accept it. Now. Let's talk to the dude.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
Alright. Alright, so I'm in the classroom. Spotless bandage. A bandage that is clean despite being used. It probably belongs to someone who was slacking on their training.
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Why? Heart. The art of fishing. An exhaustive explanation of techniques to encourage fish to bite the bait when they go in for a nibble. Who knew there was this much to know about fishing? And a treatise on freshwater fish. This advanced text explains the ecology and origins of freshwater fish. It delves into the many different schools of thought surrounding the subject without being inaccessible. For the ichthyology layman, you feel smarter just looking at it. I have never seen that word before. So excuse the heck out of me if I butchered the pronunciation of that word.
Please not in here! I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Okay.
No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flayn just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that?
So you call yourself Bernie?
Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book.
If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
She is in the sweets, but I mean, she's in the flowers too, I believe.
That is what I thought. Why I am here, in fact. But she is nowhere to be seen.
Ah, you're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa.
That's how you say his name? Yuritsa?
There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
I'll probably head there next. Let's check what this is. Feather pillow. Picky about their bedding. Wish I knew who that was. Sylvain, buddy.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped.
Quite an insensitive joke.
Insensitive? I was just exploring possibilities.
Sure you were. Okay, gardening as a hobby. Picky about armor.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
I heard he goes out every night?
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Or is that the quest? Or is this the quest? This is the quest.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Okay, deliver the letter. There's no address, but there's only one person who's always working his hardest, not very upfront with his true feelings, and has an adorable way about him. You can read that. I'm gonna accept it. Who does she love? How much does she love him? Oh.
Let's see. I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
Okay. Let's see. Is this his?
Thanks, Professor.
Okay. Cool. Another elf feather.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flayn was, you know, do you?
I don't believe so.
Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flayn is safe.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Why were you asking her about my father?
It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
So he looks exactly like he did back then, I guess. I just talked to somebody about that. Someone who likes wooing women. That's definitely Sylvain's.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on first name terms with Professor Manuela?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company. Flayn was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery?
Child napped?
I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of Warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to? Do you really think Flayn was kidnapped?
There must be another explanation.
Do you think she ran off on her own? That doesn't put me any more at ease.
It's like, I think she's been kidnapped, but I mean, we won't know until we find her, I guess.
I've only ever spoken to Flayn a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You think she'd be easily deceived?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
Impressive. Nice work.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick.
You think?
I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
I'm pretty sure we know who Gilbert is by this point. People have been talking about you, Shamir. What do you have to say?
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious.
I'll do this one because she's probably not going to say anything for what she did before coming into the monastery. You're not from Fodlan.
True. Your point being? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros.
I didn't say that.
But that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
I'm gonna say this and then continue on. It's like, if they made a live action something of Three Houses, I could see Scarlett Johansson playing her. Basically, like, I'm comparing her to a Black Widow. Luis.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
Did you find anything in the pond?
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Okay. That's just weird. Antique clasp. An expensive looking clasp with an outdated design. Probably belongs to someone who is not up to trends. Not up on trends. Oh, what? Is this an ordinary pond? Nothing at the bottom. Okay. Let me get this crystal. I'm gonna fish a little bit, and then continue. Dang, I'm so close. And that'll be it. Lindhart.
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her.
I doubt he'd be interested enough to kidnap her, knowing that he knows Seteth, and knows how he would react in such a case.
Oh, no. I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Of course you weren't. How to be tidy. A book containing tips of keeping things tidy. Probably belongs to someone who has a hard time cleaning. Hanneman, buddy.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough to justify kidnapping her?
Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
That'd be hers then? Find medical herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery and give them to Marianne. You may find what you need growing in the greenhouse. Accept it? And then I will continue on finding everybody.
Miss Flayn's whereabouts are unknown. I pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
Do you mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... but no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Okay, so that kind of confirms it. He just doesn't want people to know. Okay, there's none over here. So who do I have to speak to? Seteth? Wait. I'm like completely passing this.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Eretza's mask?
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
I don't think Flayn has a mask. Alright. I was looking at this stuff here. Alright, I will find her, I swear it.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Birthing herbs. Alright.
Hey!
Well...
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Already? I'm not sure where Lady Rhea would be. I really don't care. Where is Dimitri?
Professor, thanks for your help. What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask? I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Down here is Yuritsa's room. Note that the current month will end and the story will progress. All activities and special events for the month will be skipped if you proceed. Yeah. No. I'm gonna try and probably get to the 28th and then end the month. And so honestly, I think I'm done with the day. Supply for activity points for instructing and exploration has increased. Number of adjutants. I don't know words. You can deploy has increased. You now receive more monthly funds. Master classes have been unlocked. The recipe book for cooking together has expanded. Oh. Okay. Once you reach Professor level C, you can assign an adjutant. I really need to see how you pronounce that word. To follow a unit into battle. The number of them you can assign per battle increases with your Professor level. Depending on class, adjutants can provide one of 3 types of aid. Follow-up, occasionally adds a follow-up attack in combat. Guard defends against and reduces damage. Follow-up attacks, heal. Occasionally heals the host unit at the start of a turn. So is this pairing up like in Awakening? They're more effective at higher support levels. They get experience in battle, but do not lose weapon durability, and do not die if the host unit is defeated. Okay. You don't have enough bait to fish. Alrighty.